Today on LearnTV, I put my life at risk in order to show off the new features on the Sony ActionCam.
Hi, I'm Tuki.
And I'm Tim. Welcome to LearnTV. And as you know, if you've been watching LearnTV a little bit, you'll realise that we are big fans of the ActionCam line from Sony. So we're really excited to hear about the new AS100, which is the sort of latest generation ActionCam. Now this one is continuing along with the AS30, but it's a sort of a higher end model that's going to appeal to, I guess, a few, a bit more in the way of professionals and other people as well. So there's a couple of cool little design elements that it's got going on for it. For example, the case on this one is splash proof. So that means that unlike that one there, which you needed a case for 95% of the use, so if you're going out, just skiing or taking it out on a boat, not actually going underwater with it, this is going to be all you need, which makes it more compact and a bit easier to use as well. The other thing about it is it's got many of the new features that we've had on our AS30 as well, such as GPS and NFC for wireless monitoring. You've got the watch again that's available to go with it as well. So it's a really cool update for the ActionCam. But what we wanted to do today was do a bit of a comparison with one of our other favourite cameras, at least before we launched ActionCam. We were fans of the GoPro series, and this sort of remains the industry leader. So this is the latest one, the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black. Yep. Very good camera, no doubt about it. We just wanted to do a bit of an A-B comparison of what the advantages are, I guess, of our one compared to some of the other cameras that are on the market.
Cool.
So,
yep. So one of the first features we're going to talk about today is the GPS and the GPS overlay. So the really cool thing, if you didn't know, with the AS30 and also the AS100, is they both have built-in GPS, and what it means is when you record a video, it will record a GPS coordinate on the actual video. So you put it inside the software plane memories, and then this is what you get. That overlay with your speed, average speed, how long it took you to do the ride. So that was like skiing, kiteboarding, cycling, whatever you do, it will actually track your journey and also the actual track, which is quite a nice little feature. If you're going to do a run and you want to see where you've gone and the speed of that, it's a really, really nice feature that you'll have on the actual camera.
Well, one of the other things that I mentioned earlier was that this one's likely to appeal to pros, and the big thing about it is that it's got the ability to record using our new XAVC-s format. XAVC-s is a brand new codec that Sony has developed, and it's used on both professional and some of our consumer cameras, our 4K cameras for example. In this case it's recording at full HD but up to 50 megabits a second. So it's significantly higher than what we offered on the AS30. Now some of you probably aren't really that familiar with the term bitrate, so to give you a bit of a feel for exactly what it means, we took out these three cameras. So this is the lower bitrate. The Hero 3 Plus actually already records at a pretty high bitrate, about 45 megabits a second, but we took the three of them out to just do a bit of comparison so you can see what it actually looks like. And you can see here, if we just flick on, so here's the AS30. This is a really challenging situation. We're recording something where everything in the frame is moving, so we've got a lot of activity in here.
And this is where you can see like bit rates making a big difference, is when the whole frame is actually changing. So
if you look at the middle there, the AS30, these other two are recording at higher bit rates. So you look at the AS30, you can see quite clearly that it's gone a bit blocky, and they've got those squares which don't exist in the other one. So bit rate's a really difficult thing, frankly, to show on YouTube, and we don't want to spend too much time on it because of that, because obviously uploading a video to YouTube, you're going to result in video compression anyway. But what we wanted to do was just highlight the benefits of it, and the one thing we would say is that if you're interested in this, it's something that's definitely worth checking out and having a bit of a play with yourself.
Awesome. So the other feature that we're going to talk about, which is quite unique to Sony as well, is stabilization. So both the AS30 and the AS100 have built-in stabilization. So if you're going to go down, a snow track or on your bicycle, you can add stabilization in post in the editing software after, but it is also amazing to be able to record this footage already all stabilized. So the main thing that you'll see is like the GoPro series, so whichever GoPro you get, doesn't have built-in stabilization. The AS30 had stabilization, and the AS100 has a higher level of stabilization. And the really cool thing with the AS100 is it's all about really small and fast vibration that you will get like on a drone or on a bicycle with the road, or the vibration of an engine, and you used to have that jello effect. This is what the AS100 can counteract.
Or on a skateboard.
Yeah, on a skateboard. So this is what we did earlier today. Had all three cameras on a mount, so received the same amount of vibration. So that's the Hero 3 Plus Black, the AS30 and the AS100. And as you can see, like, this was just put on the timeline in Vegas, and just to see how much of the vibration that you get on a GoPro, which is non-stabilized. The AS30, you look at the top of the house, it's still vibrating a little bit, and the AS100, which is actually more stable because it can compensate for those smaller vibrations.
So I guess the big thing with this is that when you're talking about this sort of footage, is, as you said, you can stabilize it in post and editing, but you end up having to crop into the image. And the other thing is that there are certain things that shaky video causes, rolling shutter and the like, that you just can't stabilize out. So having inbuilt stabilization before it is actually recorded, before it's captured onto the card, is obviously really significant.
And it makes it also easier for like 90% of people that don't want to, they don't have that skill to put, do that in post. They want to have the best video out of the box. Those are really, really good with the Sony ActionCam.
So it's a really interesting product. Obviously going to appeal to pros who are after pure image quality, but it should also appeal to a wide range of other people who just want to go out, capture great video with the convenience of things like the watch and the GPS and the NFCs pairing with your smartphone without actually having to worry about all of those other features as well. So it's a camera that we're looking forward to receiving. We're going to do some more clips on it a little bit later on as well to show you some of the other tricks that you've got. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.